All right, mic check, mic check. There we go. Let's jump in here. Here, that looks good. All right, so today, jumping back into the markets, we'll start off with the FOMC news. Nothing crazy coming out, just a commercial paper and the selected interest rates. So let's go ahead and jump over to the scans. So today on the scans, we have a couple of movers. Leading the way in volume is LAES. Then under that, RGTI, NIVF, CADL, RZLV, AMPG, and so on. So let's go ahead. These are the top volume movers, these five. Now let's go ahead and switch it to the top gainers, percent gainers. So we have leading the way CADL up 168%, LAES up 113, AMPG up 72, NIVF 34, and then 25. And then under that, we just, these got to kind of get up for us to even be able to look at them. All right, so let's start off with CADL news. Two hours ago, Candle Therapeutics announces a CAN 2409 achieved primary endpoint in phase 3 prostate cancer trial, showing significantly improved disease-free survival. Okay, that's nice. Positive. So this is a little bit of cancer, prostate cancer catalyst. And it is in phase 3, so it's nearing the end of trials. So we'll see. It's already up a lot, but it does have that recent news. Let's go ahead and jump over to the next one, LAES. Seals or sequel, whatever that is. Seal SQ Corp ordinary shares. So this news was a day ago. It joins forces with whatever this is to accelerate secure. I don't know if that's going to be a super contender on today, but it does have a whole bunch of volume. But it's the catalyst is from another day. I kind of like that fresh catalyst, especially if there's no fresh catalyst on the day, then okay, I'll trade something like this. But if there's fresh catalyst above this, I just don't know how this is going to end up holding up. So don't really know about that. I'll throw it on the watch just to, I mean, it's recent catalyst, just not super fresh. So I just throw it on the watch just to keep an eye on it, but I don't think it's going to be the thing. The next one is AMPG. AMPG 35 minutes ago, AmpTech Group powers the quantum computing revolution with cutting edge, low noise, cryogenic HEMT amplifiers. Okay. Our signal processing components, XYZ amplifiers. Okay. State-of-the-art amplifiers play a critical role in enabling quantum computers to operate efficiently at an extremely low temperature of 4 degrees Kelvin. A prerequisite of high fidelity quantum operations. Okay, Fortune 50, US based. All right, well, it's up 80%. It does have a recent catalyst, so we'll throw it up there just to keep an eye on it. So CADL, LAES, AMPG. Next one is NIVF. So we got fresh catalyst. So a lot of these that don't have fresh catalyst, they might fall off. This one is 2 hours ago. NewGen signs binding term sheet for a reverse merger with European Wellness Investing Holdings. I don't like the catalyst, but the catalyst is from 2 hours ago. We'll watch it, but yeah, it's up 33%, not getting the love of the other ones. And then we got a couple that are around 20% RV or RZLV. Resolve AI Limited. That's a day ago. Recent Bitcoin gains. SEC Chairman nominee anticipated to lay strong foundation for Resolve. Okay, he's anticipated to do this a day ago, so I don't really care about that. And then RGTI is the next one. You ain't done it yet. It don't mean nothing. Let's see. Quantum Machines and Rigidity announced successful AI-powered collaboration on of a quantum computer. A quantum computer. Okay, that was a day ago. Not the hottest news. It's only up 21%. Then below that we have ASST, Buru, and all of these. I'm gonna let these are gonna have to really do some things to catch up with these up here. But we'll focus on these that I've got: CADL, LAES, AMPG, NIVF, and NIVF will probably end up falling off, and LAES will probably fall off as well. Both of those have catalysts from yesterday. AMPG and CADL have current catalysts, so we'll just keep that in mind. And let's go and look at Yahoo Finance and see the statistics behind these. So we'll start with CADL, Candle Therapeutics. Statistics. All right, so insiders and institutions, I mean, almost even, not completely even, but both of them almost have 25-30%. What is that float looking like? Float is 21.68 million on Candle. Let's go to the profile. Profile: Candle Therapeutics Inc., a clinical stage biopharmaceutical company, engages in the development of or in development immunotherapies for cancer patients. It develops CAN 2409, which is a phase 2 clinical trial for the treatment of pancreatic cancer, phase 3 clinical trials for the treatment of prostate cancer. Okay, so this is a cancer stock. It was incorporated in 2020 or 2003 and is headquartered in Needham, Massachusetts. Okay, let's jump to the next one, LAES. This one is up 101% right now. Candle is up 158%. Statistics. All right. Float on LAES 16.64 million. Now remember, this one did have the catalyst from yesterday. Says held by insiders 21%, but will the catalyst hold up is the question. Let's go over to the profile. SQ Corp, together with its subsidiaries, designs, develops, and markets semiconductor chips. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, well, they have some semiconductor news out here, such as Vault IC, Secure Elements, Secure ARM platform, all of this stuff. All right, so they were founded in 2022, so it's only been up, 2 years, and it's based in CoinTrend. CoinTrend, that sounds like crypto. CoinTrend, Switzerland, but it's not crypto. It's just a place in the world. Okay, let's jump to the next one, AMPG. AMPG. This is Amplitech Group. Up 68% right now. Let's go to its statistics first. Statistics looking like insiders and institutions are about even on this one as well. Float is 7.11 million. Okay. 7.11 million. And then we have, what was the other one? NIVF. I don't know about NIVF. We'll see. NIVF New Gen IF Group Limited. Statistics has a float. This one must not have been trading that long. Doesn't even have a float. Let me see. Interesting. Okay, yeah, they don't have a whole lot of history. They've barely been trading a year. So they started trading in April 2024, and it is December. So not even a year of trading. Interesting. Can't do any metrics on that one. But yeah, those are the top ones that I see right now. Let's go ahead and go over where we're sitting on the month right now. 50% win rate. Last month it was 80%, and then the month before that it was 80%. So we're not done with this month yet. Taking 5 trades, 5 wins, 5 losses. Kind of had to recoup a couple of these at the beginning of the month. Just stupid, man. Stupid being in a meeting trading. But bringing myself out with or bringing myself back up with mid GXAI, and yesterday was CDR or CRDF for 299. But yeah, just gotta break the mold here and get my winners, more winners on board. But 10 trades in total on the month. I've already recorded all the mistakes and things that I wanted to on here. And so this is what the overall month is looking like. So first day was nice and red on December 2nd. And then I just kind of had to recoup it. So we'll see what happens today and go from there. Anything else? Let's jump out to open. No. Let's jump out to the charts. That's what we need to jump out to. So first off, I was seeing that the SPY has definitely arisen today. The NQ and the SPY and all of this stuff. I've been kind of mapping out a channel that I saw starting back here, and it's kind of stayed within this channel. I didn't know which one it was, so I just drew 2 structures here and just to see which one it holds. It was holding in this top one, dropped out. Holding in this bottom one, came back up, held, came back up. So it's kind of just in this channel. And now it ripped back up this morning as well, up to 21,500. Very bullish above the ATR. So, I'm not playing SOXS today at all because this is looking real bullish. Let's jump around to the different charts. CADL was the first one that we had. Let me grab this right here. Detach. So these are the tickers that we're looking at. CADL, the first one. Kind of just not really looks like just some sideways consolidation. It hasn't really broken back towards the 11s yet. LAES, kind of same thing, sideways consolidation. No really big wicks other than this one. Had a little buying pressure down here around $1. AMPG stretched out from 110 all the way up here to 219. NIVF, oh, that looks horrible. I'm taking it off. All right, so let's just swing back through the overall watch list. So CADL leading, LAES, AMPG, NIVG or NIVF, I just took off. RGTI only up 19% and looks like it's going on down. RZLV only up 19. Buru, very cheap, up 13%, 49 cents, but I don't think it has any catalyst. I think I looked at that one earlier. That's about it. That's on the top volume movers. So basically what I do in the morning is, one, I check the news. And then after I check the news, I want to know, where are the people? Where is the top volume, right? Because the news means nothing if people aren't interested. And then after I figured that out, I'm like, okay, well, what has news, volume, and it has a percent gain, a higher than normal, than abnormal percent gain, right? Now, the last thing that I look for, or not really the last thing, the next factor that I look for are the ATRs. I can look at the ATRs from the previous day on my scans here, but these haven't calculated to the current day. So these are probably going to move up, especially for these that have taken gaps. These will move up, and I want to see the new calculation and see the plots for the ATRs come out at the open. So that's pretty much it. Look for the news. Look for where the people are. Look at the rate of change that could happen on a stop, which is the ATR, average true range. Wait for the new one to pop out so the calculation can be completed, and then play it from there. Watch and wait for a setup. But for right now, it looks like AMPG is the one that's currently just on extension mode. I don't know if it's going to reach all the way back up here to 218 before the open, but yeah, just sitting there on the $2 even. Hopefully you all have been having a good week. Just keeping the losses small and XYZ, just doing your thing out there. Wish I could let me move this over. There we go. Market. And I want to see the percent gains. Okay, there we go. All right. Oh, another one that I like to look at is this one right here, which is the IWM. It is green on the day. It is a small cap ETF. A lot of times I like to see it green to know where the strength is in the small caps. Should I be looking for things to go down, looking for things to go up, or whatnot? I do have a couple other ones that I watch for small caps as well. I have VB, which is green right now. I have V2, which is green right now. So a couple of small cap, IJR green right now. So a lot of the small caps are green. So there should be some type of upward strength in small caps, but we'll see. It's only a observation of what I see. Okay, just taking into account all the little variables and parallels that you can find. Yesterday, what made it so hard is so much had catalyst, but some of the catalysts were like really weak. And so in the morning out of the open, I didn't even touch anything. I wasn't trading. Oh, let me flip over to what I actually traded. I traded, what did I trade? I traded CRDF. And let's look back here. So during the morning, everything was kind of going crazy. And I was watching CRDF. It was like in this consolidation, I was like, man, this consolidation is killing me, man. I wish it would just go ahead and break out. And so it came up, came down, came up, came down. And it just made me wait. And I was like, it's lunchtime. I might just go to lunch. But then I was like, you know what? It's approaching this ATR. I'm just going to give it a chance to hold this ATR. And it did. Now, it did have a little scary. Wait, where am I? Okay, zoom. I want to pan. Oh, that's not it. I want to point to this section right here. Okay, so it came up here to the ATRs, and I was like, man, this thing looks good over 390. I got in, and this is where the point of control was yesterday too. Actually, it was at 375 at that time, but I was looking at it hold over the point of control. I got in around 389 ish, like right up in here, and it went up. Now I got in with 1,500 shares, and went up. And this right here kind of scared me. It jumped up here to 403 and just stabbed down. But my stop out was at 375. So it didn't get me at that 375. It continued to hold the ATR up, came back up, tried to do it again, could not get back. Could not get back below the ATRs. And then we got this lift up all the way, and this is where I was selling. Now my goal here was to get the 405, and I said this a couple times in the Discord. If you're in the Discord, I was like, yo, I'm looking for it to hit the 405. It came up here to 403, and I was like, really? You're not gonna give me a little bit more? And so came back down, and at this point, you know, I was risking what, from the 89 to the 75 on 1,500 shares. Let me see how much that was. 1,500. Whoops, 1,500. Or actually, no. 89 minus that 75. 14 cents on 1,500 shares. So times 1,500. That's 200 bucks. 210 bucks. It didn't get me out with that stop up. And so when it came back up, I actually trailed on right here. I trailed my stop up to this point, whatever this price is. This point right here at the 80s, just to save me 5 cents. So now I was risking about 9 cents on 1,500 shares. All right. So that puts me at 135, reducing that risk. It got going away. And I was like, okay, a lot of times when I've got into this situation, I'll go ahead and move my stop up above the ATR high. And I would have got stopped here if I moved it to this level right here of the 389. I would have got stopped right here. But I ended up moving it right to the ATR. So right there to the 384. And so that risk from 395 was 5 cents, right? So 5 cents is the new risk on 1,500 shares. That's 75 bucks. And so it got going back up, closed the candle up here, and at this point I put my stop up to 387. So that was 2 cent risk on that 1,500. Whoops, 2 cent risk on the 1,500. So that's 30 bucks of risk, and I was only looking to get 405, and so it came up here to 404 and slammed down. And I was like, okay, come on now. Either you're gonna stop me out 2 cents for 30 bucks, or you're gonna go and get this 405. It blasted through the 405, and as soon as it hit 405, I started selling. Sold, it popped through to 410, sold some more, popped through to 411, sold some more, a lot up here at 411. And then I was holding I think I was holding like 100 something shares or something like that. Coming into the close, but I just really was, I didn't like the way that it slowed down. It was a low float. The catalyst was kind of weak, but I was like, I don't know if this thing has the gasoline to get to 420. And so at this point, I was holding like maybe 500 or so shares, and it started coming back through the 410. So I just started selling around 411, so I could at least get that price out the target of being over 405 and selling. And on the next candle, whap, right down through this ATR high. So I just took a little base hit, I guess you could call it, and just continued to reduce risk until I got that goal and I got out. But yeah, that's I was zoomed in on this area right here. Oh my gosh, I was zoomed in on this area right here. in the afternoon because nothing, I just didn't like anything during the morning. But yeah, that was it. And so we have about 3 minutes left to the open. 3 minutes left to the open and see what we if we can get anything better today. CAD. Oh, wait, where did my other one go? So okay. Um, where did my other little scan go? There it is. Okay. So CADL showing us big wicks. Oh my gosh, I need to pin that to the top. That's why it keeps disappearing. Pin to the top. Okay, there we go. Showing us big wicks on CADL. Let's go to AMPG. Showing us a little downwards motion. LAES. Downwards motion. So no rush. You just taking your time, taking a deep breath, and just chilling. Um, this is where the top volume scans sit right now. My other things will populate after the open. We have about 2 minutes to the open, and we'll check the ATRs here soon. But yeah, nothing I'm just super in love with. I just want to see what's going to hold up. There's a lot of weak catalysts just like it was yesterday. Nothing really, really clear. So just kind of got to give it some time. Wow. AMPG moving on down there. LAES might end up breaking down $1. Still up 82% though, and AMPG still up 83%. So right around each other right there. Then NIVF was pretty much the last hope there for small caps, up 32% with weak catalysts. We'll watch the biggest mover out of the open to see what it does on CADL, and then we'll kind of rotate. 20 seconds, 20 seconds. ATR is about to populate. Bam. Okay, ATR high on CADL is up there at 1368. ATR low is at 1142. And so it's going to need to stay in here or go higher. That's CADL. Let's rotate to while this one's doing this thing, it's just in consolidation right now. LAES ATR high is at the 116. ATR low is at 93 cents. AMPG ATR high is up here at 190. Low is at 162. NIVF ATR high is at 58 cents. ATR low is at 44 cents. Barely moving, but it is moving towards the lows. Buru up 16%. It's really just trash. RZLV trash. ASST. None of these had those catalysts down here, so I expect them to just die out. All right, back over to CADL. There's a little shoot up there. Can it touch this ATR high of 1372 and hold a body up there? This one was the one with the prostate cancer and the cancer and the pancreatic cancer catalyst, but still in consolidation. Okay, LAES coming up here to the ATR high as well of the 116, had a low of 102. Had that catalyst from yesterday, popping down off of the ATR right there. ATR 116 and bouncing down. Let's go to AM. This one already bounced down as well. AMPG came up to ATR high, bounced down. Okay. Buru will not populate for me. And ASST is only up 20%. It's not really doing much. Not really doing much. I look like it's moving over here, but it's not moving on the chart, so it's not okay. AMPG still doing its thing. Okay, CADL halted at the ATR high, looks like. So right at 1379 halted there. And it did hit the halt band. So the halt band was at 380. It hit 389, got halted. And then the halt down on this candle, it'll recalculate for next candle, but the halt down on this candle is 1129. So below this ATR low, actually it'll halt. But yeah, there we are on that. But nothing that I'm just super in love with. I think CADL is going to need to open and fail before anything else really takes off. But we'll see. AMPG going towards ATR lows now. My mic is low again. Oh boy. Let's go check on that. Testing, 1 2 1 2. Testing. Well, add some gain. Yeah, let's add some gain. Noise. Let's add a new gate and gain, and we will add testing. 1 2 1 2 testing 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Oh, that's a little bit too much. That's a little bit too much. All right, that should be better, maybe. I just want to make sure it's not distorted. Yeah. All right, I'll leave it right there. Y'all let me know how that's going. AMPG going down towards those lows, like I said, and towards the lows, I really just, it's kind of dead to me below the ATR lows. Let's see anything else. CADL still halted. LAES, no catalyst on today. I don't know if I want to. It had catalyst on yesterday, but I just don't know if I want to risk the biscuit on LAES here. I don't know why this isn't moving. I see the level 2s over here. Oh, there it is. It just started moving. I'm like, see the level 2s moving. This thing should be moving. RZLV. Did it have catalyst on the day? RZLV is coming up like it has catalyst. Let's see. What was your catalyst? Did you have catalyst? 1 day ago? Nah, I didn't like that one. It's just the Bitcoin gains, and they anticipate some good things to happen, but they haven't happened yet. It's jumping up here through the ATR high though, up 30%, but still in competition with CADL. CADL has not unhalted yet. Yes. All right, let's go see when CADL is going to unhalt. CADL halted at the 32.24, so she'll be opening up at the 37.24. 37.24. 1 minute left. Right at the ATR. I hate when they do that. Like, they trap so many people having it halt at the ATR and then diving from here. But we'll see if it can continue over. I definitely would be careful to make sure that it's actually going to hold up. But the bottom of this candle and the point of control is all the way down here at 12.22. So, you know, it is above the point of control. And we'll see if it can drag that point of control up on the open. All right, so here's 37. So we're looking for 37.24 as an open. $21, $22. All right, wow. Okay, got a little slam down. Did not get above it. It needs to get above this ATR high of 13.79 here. Interesting little slant. Okay, we're back up there, but it's got to get through there. Ooh, okay. Some big slams there off of that ATR high. I bet some people lost some money on that drop. Gee whiz. From 13.83 down to 13 that quick, you know it hit a bunch of stops. But it has not certified that it can get over the ATR yet. All right, let's jump around while it's jumping around. We'll go over here to LAES again. Still hasn't done much. AMPG, still towards the bottom. RZLV, I really didn't like that catalyst. It's only up 28% right now. But we are seeing some wicks come out of these. Nvidia jump. Woo! Nvidia took a dump, didn't it? Wow. Did the SPY do that? Nope. The SPY is still up a little bit. Nvidia just getting punched in the mouth right now. RGTI down there. NIBF going down. ASST. RZLV. Yep, everything else is kind of not looking great. So CADL trying to make its way back up here, but still hasn't got over that ATR high. All right, well, I'll keep my eyes on everything. CADL does have that cancer catalyst, but I just don't know what they want to do. Maybe it needs to pull back before it tries to go higher or something. I don't know. But, oh, there it goes. There's a little slip through. Can it hold it? 13.79 is what it needs to hold. Woo! There is a break of ATR. Very aggressive break. So now it just needs to hold over this. Whoops. Where's my price level? 1380s. I guess I could put 1375 is really where it needs to hold over. Remove. We'll say 1375. We'll edit this and 75. Okay. Wow. Right back under it. Come on now. Couldn't get that full body. All right. I need to go ahead and jump to my meeting. I'm gonna just, I mean, this was the only one that really had catalyst that could play a little bit. But with it crashing out like this, treating people real bad this morning. I'm just going to watch it and see if it can actually come back up here later on in the day. If it just dumps from here, it's just a no trade on this specific ticker. But yeah, I don't know. 1375 just seemed like a problem for it. We'll see if it goes back down to 1319. Pretty big move down though, back into consolidation. Halt level up right now is well, it hasn't recalculated. This candle's gonna have to close. Anyway, appreciate you guys for tuning in. I do have to jump to this meeting, and I'm not gonna trade during the meeting. I'm gonna come back later because I'm not trying to lose my money during a meeting. And I'll let you guys know what I see in the Discord once I get out. And yeah, that's it for me today. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.